In this video, we are going to do a recap or a review of one of the most popular Maurice, Sam and Sonia UCHE movie titled The Three Words. So if you've seen this movie before, let me know down there in the comment section and let me know who your favorite character is. But for us here, obviously, it's Maurice and Sonia. So, like I said, apart from those two, if you have other favorite actors that acted in this movie, let me know down here in the comment section. Okay, and if you are yet to see this movie, what are you waiting for? It's on YouTube here, all right? But before you go and watch it, I know you would love to have a summary of what happened, and of course I'm here to give you all the gist. Okay, so before we really get started, let me ask you, and I want you to drop your comments in the comment section. In a relationship, which team are you? Are you team the one that tells your spouse I love you, like reassurance almost every now and then? Or you are the type that you've eaten breakfast, like you don't chop breakfast. I mean, you've been heartbroken several times and you'll be like, this new relationship, I'm not telling anybody I love you. Those words are too heavy. I have to mean it before I say it. If you are that team, let me know in the comment section. And if you are also the team that is like love na scam, like love no dey exist, love doesn't exist, let me know down there in the comment section. So with all that being said, let's dive right into it. But before we do so, if you are new here, kindly subscribe and don't forget to ring the notification bell, because that will notify you whenever I drop a new gist, new content on this channel. And if you would love to see more of Sonia UCHE and Maurice Sam movie review on this channel, also let me know down there in the comment section. So right now on our screen, we have Maurice Sam, who played the role of Eric in this movie. So character Eric has suffered a lot of heartbreak. Like, this guy has suffered a lot of heartbreak, and he was in a relationship with Sonia, who played the role of Valeria, Val for short. So she has eaten a lot of breakfast, like she has been heartbroken. And she was like, you know what? Both of them were like, you know what? We will say I love you in this relationship. We will only show it. We can do everything, but we won't say it. We won't say I love you. Okay? And meanwhile, Sonia's elder brother is also Eric's friend. Now, I won't be calling Sonia or Maurice. Like I said, Maurice played the role of Eric, while Sonia played the role of Val. So, Val, elder's brother, played the role of friend to Eric. So, Eric, Val's brother, and another guy, Caleb, they are friends and business associates. So, it means they always meet up every now and then, you know, to discuss business and all that. Then again, the elder brother was like, you know what, it's your life, it's your relationship, that is to Val. I won't put my mouth, I won't involve myself. You know what, just do what pleases you. Now, Eric and Val relationship is always on and off. You know those kind of people. We're not doing it again, we've broken up now, everybody go their separate ways, and before you know it, they are back together. So even when they tell people that we are not together again, people need to ask them, like, for how long will this breakup last before you guys will come back together? Like, guys, is that funny? For how long? Because the chemistry was there. If there is one thing, or if there is something everybody knows about Maurice, Sam and Sonia UCHE on set, is that the chemistry is undeniable. Like, it's also undeniable. So let's continue. So Val had this illness, you know, she's always feeling unconscious. She went to the hospital and she has issues, some kind of slight issues with her spinal cord, a muscle around her spinal cord. So this place you are seeing on your screen, the three of them, I mean the three friends, were supposed to go for a business meeting, and Val was feeling unconscious. So the elder brother has to go and see her. So the two guys, the two other friends were already tensed, like, where is this guy and stuff. So when he came back, he was like, I'm sorry, I'm late. My sister was sick. I have to go check up on her. I have to take her to the hospital and all that. But they were like, okay, let's go. So husband man, I mean, Eric, that is Maurice Sam, was the one driving. And meanwhile, before this period, they've broken up. They are not together again. So they were driving to their destination. And he was the one driving. And all of a sudden, my guy said, guys, you know what? I'll join you guys later. I have to go see Val. And they were like, you can see her later. He said, no, I want to go see her now. I want to go see. Imagine someone that said they are not together again. So the guys tried to convince him, like, you know what, guy, you can always go back. This guy dropped from the car. He asked them to go, that he will get a cab to Val's place and he will later join them. And of course, he did. He parked, he left the car, he got a cab, and the other two guys were like, you know what, let's just go. Let's just go. So this is the third guy among them. His name is Caleb. So Caleb was also in a relationship with a lady named Anastasia. But you know this kind of relationship that the lady is the one in charge. Like whenever this guy is with this lady, he can't say or unsay. Like, you know that kind of relationship when, I don't know if I should say you are scared of the lady or you adore her so much that you are scared of like talking to her anyhow. So normally when the guys are together, they usually make jest of him, like this one wey dey fear your woman and stuff like that. So right here on the screen was when Maurice actually stopped the car and he actually dropped. So he got to Val's place, that is Sonia's place. Meanwhile, Sonia now had a new flatmate named Paula, which was the person he met when he came, because Sonia was on medication and those medication usually makes her sleep for a very long time. So that was like the first time he was meeting Paula, even though he has heard from Val's brother that, oh, there is somebody staying out with Val and everything like that. So he was like, oh, I'm just meeting you. Paula was like, yeah, I've seen your picture, I've heard about you and stuff like that. So he went inside, he went to check up on Val, and he was like, oh, your brother told me you were not feeling fine, you were not this, so I just came to check up on you. And even Val was like, I thought you guys were supposed to go to somewhere. He said, yes, we are actually, but I will actually go join them later. I just came to check up on you. I mean, these people are not together again, so guy, why the check off? I don't understand. So now this scene you are looking on your screen is Anastasia on red. So that's Caleb's girlfriend, and the other lady Jojo is Maurice's sister in this movie. You know, I told you guys that as at when all these things were happening, Maurice and Sonia were not together again. So now Anastasia came to meet Maurice's sister, and I was like, one of my friend called Cindy says she likes your brother, so I want to give your brother's number out to her because I think him and Sonia are not together again. And the sister was like, I think you need to ask my brother, you know, before you give out his number, blah, 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 like that. And also here, Paula was trying to ask Sonia, like, babe, are you really sure you are done with this guy? She said, yes, they are done. Like, they are done. And everybody has moved on. He's free to have another girlfriend, and she's also free to go into another relationship with another man. So now we have the three guys, the three friends, you know, they are business associates, and like I said, they are almost together at every given time. I know, guys code, this scene here, they were actually discussed about Caleb's girlfriend, that is Anastasia. So they were like, this your babe, you're always scared of this girl. When she's around, you can't talk, you can't do this, you can't do that, and stuff like that. So Anastasia came out and she was like, I had my name. What were you guys actually discussing? Like, you need to see Caleb's reaction. The guy was so scared. And well, they were like, no, did you mention your name? She said, yes, you guys mentioned my name. I had my name. And they were like, no, we didn't mention your name. Then suddenly, Eric, that is Maurice, just snapped like, oh, okay, actually we are planning a get together, so the other guys have to play along. Yeah, we are planning a get together, and we were thinking if you can organize it for us. And she was like, get together for what? Just say, just get together with few friends, we just come together just to celebrate and have fun and just go. So that was why we mentioned your name. I mean, maybe you can organize it for us and everything. And she was like, oh, of course, that's not a problem, she can actually do that and stuff like that. So guys, now they have a party to plan just because they were covering up for Caleb. Isn't that interesting? So after all said and done, Anastasia was like, Eric, please, can I see you for a sec? And of course, Eric followed her, and she told Eric about her friend Cindy. Like, one of my friends said she likes you, she saw you at the birthday party the last time, and she was like, you should get your number, so I don't know if I should give it to her. Eric was like, of course, you can go ahead and give her my number. Meanwhile, when Eric and Anastasia were discussing about Cindy, like, giving out number or not, Caleb was actually telling Val's brother what he was actually going through, because that one was like, guy, we told you are scared of this lady. Now she came inside, she had a name, and you were scared, you were acting scared. So the guy had to open up to him that actually is this lady that is paying his bills and his family bills. And of course, he has to respect her decision. I mean, he can't just talk to her anyhow, if not she will stop. And her father is also like an ex-military man or something. The guy was like, guy, you could have told us this thing. Like, you could have told us we are friends, we are business associates. Even though you just joined us, but at least you could have told us you are broke. So when Eric later came to join them, Val's brother called him aside and was like, you know what, guy, we need to help our friend out. I mean, he's broke, and it's this lady that is sponsoring his lifestyle. So they were like, okay, we need to come up with a plan, we need to help him, he needs to speak up, we need to do this and that, guys code. So right here, Val's brother came to check up on her. I told you guys that she was feeling sick. In fact, she has sick leave from work for 2 weeks. She has to be at home resting and all of that. And guys, I didn't tell you, Paula was crushing on Val's brother. Like, he was crushing on him, that she even told Val that, I think I like your brother. So at this point, the guy came to the kitchen to take a bottle of water. He met the lady. I know ladies now, she started acting kind of seducing the guy and all of that. And after he left, she herself came to Val. I was like, you know what, when your brother came to the kitchen, I was trying to do some things with him, and the sister was like, are you serious? I said, no, we didn't touch each other, as a lady, I was just trying to seduce him and everything like that. And that one warned her. He said, I know my brother, don't try that, okay? Don't try it. If you give him soup, he go lick him, and after licking it, he will discard you. So wait for him to approach you. That's if he likes you. And if he doesn't, everybody should move. But don't throw yourself cheaply at him. And of course, this is one lesson ladies should learn. Even if you like a guy, you can give him green light, but don't throw yourself like doing all that, exposing your body, let him notice you and all that. It won't last. Trust me. So, like I said before, that we have a get-together to plan. So Maurice had to call his sister and Caleb's girlfriend, that is Anastasia, to come so that they would plan the whole get together. Even though the ladies were surprised, like, okay, what are you guys really celebrating? They don't know that the get together was actually a cover up. So they were like, we're just celebrating life, celebrating everything, and blah 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 like that. So you ladies have to plan it, and they're like, okay, that's a small thing, no problem. So, and again, Val's brother came to check up on her. If there is one thing I love again about this movie, is the bond between Val and her brother. Like, he was always looking out for her. He was always trying to protect her. And of course, that's the work of an elder brother. So the other time they took her to the hospital, they ran some tests. So it was at this point that she was telling him the test results and the medication she'll be using and all of that. So now is the D-Day, the planned get together. So just sit back and relax because I'm about to drop a bombshell of what happened right here. So as usual, everybody started arriving, including Val and Paula. So when they were about to go inside, Paula was still asking Val, like, babe, are you really sure you are done with this guy? She said, yes, of course, I'm done with him. And Paula was like, so you mean at this get together, if you should see him with another lady, you won't feel somehow? He said, no, of course I won't feel somehow. He's free to mingle with any lady. I'm also free to mingle with any guy and stuff like that. She was like, you know what, we came here to have fun and let's have fun. Let's go in and have fun. So now, immediately she came in with her friend, she saw Eric with Cindy. Guys, now just take a look at Val's face. I mean, Sonia's face. This is someone that was making mouth like, he's free to talk with anybody, he's free to mingle with any lady, blah, 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 I don't care. You don't care, but she was already acting up. Like, you know when you still love somebody, that you still love the person within yourself, you know, I still love this person, and you are seeing that person with another person in same location. Like, guys, you need to see the look. So before you know it, our brother came in with another guy. This guy you're seeing on the screen named Shola. And our brother introduced Shola to her, and Shola was like, oh my god, I didn't know you have a pretty sister like this. And before you know it, our brother was like, okay, I think I need to leave you and Shola to talk. I and Paula should also talk. And he dragged Paula away from her. So now it was her and Shola, they were sitting together. And that was where the main drama started. So now, the matter don't turn yam, pepper, scatter. Like, now she was also acting up with Shola. And you can see Bobo, Eric was not feeling comfortable again. Despite the fact that a lady was right in his presence, it was just like, you know, that bombastic side eye, like, really? Is she really talking to another guy? Really? And of course, as you can see on Val's face, like, okay, it's my turn. Oh yeah, I'm talking to another guy. Same way you be talking to another lady. And also, Paula and Val's brother and Caleb were also having fun, like everybody with their own partner. Guys, as you can see, Val was just beaming with smile. Even though deep down in her heart of hearts, that smile might be fake. But you know this thing, you have to, you know now, when your ex is trying to prove a point, and you have another thing to prove, let me do this thing so that this person will feel pain also. So at this point, guys, Eric wasn't having it again. Like, I don't understand. Like, guy, you have a lady in your front. What are you looking for now? What happened? Kilo shele. So after the get together, guys, you won't believe what happened, because the get together happened at Eric's place. And guys, do you know this lady, I mean the Cindy, the new girl, slept over? Like, you're meeting a guy for the first time and you're sleeping over at his place? Really? I don't know if Eric was drunk or something, but when he woke up, he looked shocked. That I was even looking at the lady like, really? You passed the night on my bed? And he has to check down there, like he has to confirm, hope all is well, hope nothing happened. Like, what just happened? I'm not understanding. So again, he came to check up on Val, that is Sonia. Like, guys, let me know what you think down here in the comment section. What Cindy did. Do you think it's right? Like, you just met a guy for the first time and you're already passing the night in his bed. Like, so as usual, the three guys were together again. And at this point, Eric was telling Val's brother, like, why would you introduce my babe to someone else? The guy was like, I've already told you, I don't want to involve myself in what concerns the both of you. And guys, there's something again that happened at the get together. You know, Caleb was looking at Cindy, I mean the new girl for Eric, and he was like, oh my god, this guy is so sexy. And his girlfriend Anastasia had, and she chased him out of the house. Like, guy, she literally chased him out of the house. So also, before you know it, Val has moved on. She even invited Shola to her place. So when the three guys were together, they were having a discussion about telling your spouse I love you. I mean, in words, reassuring your spouse. And Eric was like, no, 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 I've never told anywhere, I've never told Val that I love her, because I've been heartbroken several times. I mean, he has told a couple of girls and they've told him too that they love him, but at the end he realized that it was a scam. So the brother was confused that he has to come to Val's house, and he met Paula and he was like, please, can you do me a favor? Can you just go inside and ask my sister if she and Eric has ever told herself, I love you? I mean, say it with your mouth. And if she asks, because I'm sure she had my voice, just that I came to just check up on her or something. So the friend came inside and she came to ask Sonia, that is Val, that in the relationship, like you and Eric, have you guys ever uttered the word I love you? And she said, no, 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 we don't do that. We only show ourselves we love ourselves, but we don't say it. So that was it. So guys, this next thing you are seeing on your screen is very funny. Who you are seeing at the front is Cindy, the new girl, and Eric's sister. So this lady had the guts to go back to her house to pick her bags, like to pack her bags, her clothes, and come back to Eric's place. And she was telling the sister, you know, I love clothes and I feel the clothes I came with before was not enough. So I had to go back to my place to pick new clothes. Like, guys, even the sister was like, really? Although she didn't react in her presence, but when she went into the room, she was like, wow, 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 wow. Guy has not even proposed to you. You're already bringing your stuff to his place. Like, so Eric came back and he was asking his sister, who holds that luggage in my room? It's like, it's our wife. It's our wife that owns the luggage. She said she needs more clothes and she came with her things. And at the moment, she's not inside. She went to get salad. So Eric was actually mad at her and like, you can't bring your stuff to my house. It's not done. Like, we ain't even dating. I haven't asked you out. I haven't proposed to you yet. So guys, on the screen right now, we have the three guys with Shola. You understand? You know, Shola is like another guy from another company that is helping them process a contract. So they're like, we have to invite him over, you know, talk and stuff like that. So that was when Shola was even spilling the tea, what happened between him and Valerie, that I went to her place, she invited me over to her place. I need to see Eric's face, like, really? She invited you over? Are you serious right now? He couldn't say it, but you know, that kind of reaction. And before you know it, he has to call Val's brother aside, like, guy, what's happening? How would you allow Shola and your sister to be together? And I was like, she's an adult. Like, she can do whatever she wants to do. Not like you're also serious with her. You guys are always going on and off together. And if Shola is serious and she wants to be with him, who is he to dictate to her who to date and who not to date? So after all said and done, Eric had to call his new girl, Cindy, that, you know what, I don't think it's right for you to bring your stuff to my place. I don't think it's right for you to move in like we just started. Let's take things one step after the other. And right here, Sonia was on call with Shola. Like, you know, the love was building up gradually. And before you know it, Shola and Val went on a date together. And when she came back, you know, her friend was like, come and give me the gist, what happened at the date and everything like that. Like, the babe wasn't having any of the date thingy. She was like, I didn't have anything to say. I don't have anything to say. I was not feeling the date. It was just normal, nothing extra, nothing spectacular about it. Just a normal date, and I'm back. And I didn't feel anything. You understand? Obviously, she can't feel anything. Her heart still belongs to Eric. So, obviously, she can't feel anything. So, you know, the argument between Eric and Cindy, she has to pack her stuff and left. And before you knew it, this girl came back again. Ha! Jesus. This girl came back again. And she was like, I'm sorry for all that happened and stuff like that. But, you know, I was thinking, if you can't talk to me, I like you. And I think I should be able to talk to you. You know, it's not a relationship that the man should ask the woman out. And the guy was like, okay, it's fine, but let's just slow down things. And she was like, okay, let's go out for a date. and they went out for a date. Meanwhile, Shola and Val also had another date, that is dinner date, and they met. I mean, when they were coming and going, that kind of thing, they met. And they introduced each other like, this Cindy, this, okay, we're going, we just came for a date, we're about leaving, we're about coming in, and stuff like that. And they all went their separate ways. But because Eric is Mr. Loverboy, he discharged Cindy and he came to Val's place like, Shola is not the guy for you. You can imagine, he's a god for me. Like, he's a god for me that you have another lady, Cindy, and you still want to have Val to yourself. Like, guy, what's up? So the lady was like, I'm an adult. I can decide who to go on dates with. I can decide who to go anything with, to do anything with. Who are you? She said no. And the guy was like, I'm not saying Shola is a bad guy, but I'm just trying to look out for you. She was like, okay, thank you. Don't look out for me. I saw you two with another lady. Did I look out for you? Everybody should look out for themselves at this period. And it was like, okay, no problem. And Val walked out on him. I was like, shut my door when you leave. So now this Val's brother and her friend Paula, because initially she told the guy, that Val's brother, that no guy has ever bought me chocolate before and everything like that. So Bobo surprised her with a bag of chocolate, and she was so happy because, of course, your crush is giving you something. You should be happy, actually. So after the date and all of that, Eric had to call Cindy like, okay, babe, let's have a heart-to-heart conversation. You know what? I don't think I want to do this. I'm not seeing any other woman, but right now I'm not emotionally stable to be in a relationship with anybody. And she was like, no, we can actually work things out, blah, 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 like that. The guy was like, I know, but right now I'm not emotionally available for any relationship. And she was like, are you sure you don't have another woman? I said, of course, I don't have another woman. And she was like, why can't I be the woman? At this point, guys, it was as if I should go into the screen. I was like, babe, what's the problem? Like, are you forcing yourself on a guy? Really? Are you forcing yourself on a guy? A guy said he's not emotionally available for any relationship, and you're still like pushing yourself on him. Then at the end of the day, you telling people he served you breakfast, he broke your heart, he shattered your heart, while at the real sense he had told you. So, because of what these both have said, that they don't say I love you to each other, Val's brother came up with a plan. He went to Eric's place and he told him that, guy, do you know what? My sister is going for a surgery this afternoon. The doctor said she's going for a surgery. And before that, Val has already told Eric that he was fine. Eric was like, but she said she was fine. He said, yeah, we thought she was fine too, but something just came up and she has a surgery this afternoon by 2 p.m. And she was supposed to wake up around 2 p.m. So it was like, I have to go see her before she goes to the surgery room and everything like that. He dressed up and he went to her place and he was crying. And for the first time, he was crying. He was like, Val, I love you. I love you so much. I don't want anything to happen to you. Like, guys, it was so funny. Like, this is somebody that said, I won't ever use the word, I won't say the word I love you to any woman. No woman should tell me to. We should just feel the love. We should just do this. We should just do that. But right now, Baba was crying, like crying and telling Val that he loves her so much. And when Val woke up, Val was like, what's going on here? Guy, what's happening? And he was like, I have to come see you. I have to tell you I love you so much because your brother told me you are going for a surgery. So I have to come before the time. And she was like, surgery? Who is having surgery? She said, and he said, your brother told me you're having surgery today. She was like, no, I'm fine. I'm on medication. I'm not having any surgery. Meanwhile, her brother and Paula were in the sitting room. And you know what? Eric was very angry when he came out. So the brother was laughing like, okay, so he finally said the word. And he was like, no, guy, you can't lie to me. He said, no, I was only trying to do this. And I said, no matter what, you shouldn't lie to me. And he left out of anger. So after he left, you know, the brother, that is Val's brother and Paula, were just laughing in the sitting room when Val too came out, and she was angry, like, why would you tell him I was having a surgery? And the brother was like, sorry, you don't vex and stuff like that. And later, he told her it's better you go back to his place and tell him you love him too, if you really do. So she dressed up, she went to his place, and she also said, I love you. Baba was like, can you say it again? I didn't catch it. Can you say it again? And she said it again. And he was like, you know what? Before somebody else tries to steal what belongs to me, let me do the right thing. And guy, guess what he did? Okay, so he proposed. Like, he proposed to her. And of course, you know, I told you guys, they still love each other. So she also accepted. So it means the breakup didn't last as the friends predicted. They came back together again. And this time around, he proposed, and of course, she accepted. And after everything, they went back to Val's place. And the brother was almost apologizing, like, guys, I'm sorry for what happened the other time. And they were like, no need, because I already proposed and she already accepted. And guys, that was how they came back together. So, like, if you've seen this movie before, like I said, let me know down there in the comment section, because if there is one thing about Maurice and Sonia Uche, is the chemistry that is always between them whenever they are on set. Like, I think this is why people are actually chipping these people in real life. People are really rooting for them. Like, we want these two people to get married in real life, because the way they act, the way they bring out the characters, you feel it. It's as if you're watching something in real life. So, of course, from everything, let me know in the comment section one or two that you learned from this movie down there in the comment section. And of course, if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing, and don't forget to turn on post notification, because that will notify you whenever I drop a new content on this channel. And don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share. And of course, if there is another Maurice and Sonia Uche movie you would love us to do a review on this channel, let me know down there in the comment section, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.